Hi everyone, my name is Rachel. Welcome back to another Motivational Monday. Today, I want to share a story about something I struggled with for years. Procrastination, self-doubt, and the weight of overwhelming goals. But in the middle of that struggle, I discovered a perspective shift so simple and so powerful that it completely changed the way I see success. And maybe, just maybe, it will change the way you see it too. For most of my life, I carried around a quiet, nagging guilt. I told myself I wanted to accomplish great things, whether it was learning new skills, starting a business, or finishing personal projects. But deep down, there was always this heavy resistance. Whenever I sat down to work, my mind filled with excuses. It whispered, "You don't have the knowledge or skill. Who are you kidding? You don't really want to put in all that effort. You hate staring at the mountain of work that stands between you and success. Maybe there's a shortcut, some easier way. If not, why bother?" Day after day, I believed those voices. I thought this was proof that I was lazy, flawed, or destined to fail. It was like living under a gray cloud where every idea seemed doomed before it even began. And because I believed it, I stopped trying. Then one day, during a conversation with a friend, something clicked. They weren't lecturing me. They weren't giving me a motivational speech. But in the middle of that conversation, a truth dawned on me so clearly, it was almost embarrassing I hadn't seen it before. I realized this: success doesn't happen in one big, heroic leap. It doesn't arrive because you suddenly discover motivation. It doesn't unfold because you fall in love with hard work. It happens because you take a series of small, almost ridiculously easy steps, one step at a time. My brain began to shift. Instead of thinking, "I need to build a business, I need to transform my life, I need to become the person I dream of being," I started asking, what is the tiniest possible action I can take right now? It felt laughably simple. But that was the point. Because here's the secret: your brain doesn't fight small steps. It fights massive, intimidating goals. But something as small as opening a book to the first page, making one phone call, throwing out a single piece of trash, that feels easy. That feels safe. And once you take that easy step, momentum begins. Every small action you take is a win, and wins compound. Maybe today it's opening a book, tomorrow it's reading a paragraph, by the end of the week it's finishing a chapter. That small snowball rolls down the hill and gathers strength. The mountain of work no longer feels like a mountain, it feels like a path. And you're already walking it. This isn't about tricking yourself. You're still doing the work, but by breaking it into steps so tiny, so manageable, it stops feeling like hard work at all. Instead of building a giant wall, you're laying one brick perfectly, and then another and another. I used to wait for a perfect morning, a perfect mood, a perfect plan. It never came. What came instead were tiny wins. One email sent, one page read, one drawer cleared. Funny thing, those little wins started changing how I saw myself. Not someone who's behind, but someone who moves. There are 3 reasons this shift is so powerful. first, it bypasses fear. Thinking, I need to become successful and make a lot of money, is terrifying. But thinking, I just need to find the phone number of one potential client, is simple. Second, it builds momentum. Each tiny step proves something important. You can do this. That proof creates motivation, and motivation fuels the next step. Third, it compounds over time. One step may feel small, but 100 steps, 1,000 steps, that's transformation. Here's the promise I'll ask you to make to yourself. No drama, no all-nighters, just a streak of small steps that you can do even on your worst day. Success doesn't punish consistency, it rewards it, quietly at first, then all at once. So, I want to give you a challenge, the one-step challenge. Here's how it works. Pick one thing you've been avoiding. Find the smallest, most laughably easy first step. Do it. That's it. You win. Want to learn a new skill? Don't study for an hour. Just open the book to page 1. Done. Want to start a business? Don't write a business plan. Just Google the name you're thinking of. Task complete. Want to clean your garage? Don't organize the whole thing. Just throw away one piece of trash. Finished. That's the challenge. Not the whole staircase, just the first step. When I applied this, everything changed. That project I had been putting off? It began when I simply opened a blank document and typed one sentence. That exercise routine I kept delaying, it started when I just put on my sneakers, not a workout, just shoes. That messy room, it began with picking up a single shirt from the floor. Each one felt too small to matter. But together, they created momentum. And momentum is where transformation happens. If you feel stuck, I want you to hear me clearly. You are not lazy, you are not broken, you are not doomed, you are overwhelmed. And the cure for overwhelm is not to climb the mountain all at once. It's to take the smallest possible step and then the next. Ignore the finish line, just focus on the next step in front of you. Because that's how success is built. That's how you win. Thank you for spending this Motivational Monday with me. If today's story resonates with you, I hope you take the one-step challenge. Pick something small, so small it feels almost silly, and just do it. You'll be amazed at how much lighter you feel once momentum kicks in. Remember, success isn't about heroic leaps. It's about steady, simple steps that build into something extraordinary. Until next time, I'm Rachel, and I'll see you in the next story. Keep moving forward, one step at a time.